Well, after all the talk, and there's been an awful lot of it, it is about to happen if it hasn't happened already. Madonna and the British film director Guy Ritchie are due to tie the knot any moment now. The setting is the luxurious Skibo Castle in the Highlands, and the international media is gathered outside.
The morning after the night before, and the Reverend Susan Brown cleans up following baby Rocco's christening. Madonna and Guy Ritchie were all smiles as they left Dornoch Cathedral for Skibo Castle. This exclusive retreat for the rich and famous is now the focus of attention as the world's media, camped outside the heavily guarded gates, tries to capture what it can of Madonna's very private Highland wedding. Sting, who sang at the christening last night, was one of the first guests to arrive. But any overzealous member of the paparazzi who tried to get closer to the action was sent packing, much to the amusement of his colleagues. Back at the cathedral, the minister kept her mind off the wedding by conducting a carol service, but admitted both she and the celebrity couple might have last-minute jitters.
It would be a very unusual couple if either party didn't have a turn of nerves before the event. I get nervous before every service. I mean, I think half the congregation wouldn't believe that, but I do.
More arrivals at Skibo, this time fashion designer Donatella Versace, fueling speculation about the bride's dress.
We don't know exactly what Madonna's dress is going to feature, but I'm told it may have a Union Jack or a American flag motif on the band. I mean, there's also a rumour that she's going to wear diamond-studded cowboy boots, which obviously fits in with her album artwork.
The celebration in Skibo Castle is a lavish affair with a host of hand-picked guests enjoying a wedding feast, followed by a traditional Highland knees-up. Carol Jones, BBC News, Skibo Castle.
And our very own David Sillitoe is, of course, there for a glimpse of the wedding. He's been there all day, poor chap. Any hard news at all, David?
Well, this was supposed to be a chance to view a touching personal moment between the world's most famous woman and one of the most successful British film directors. It was all about the cake, the dresses, the celebrities, and we've seen absolutely nothing of it. The world's media has been camped outside here for more than 12 hours, and we've seen 2 or 3 Range Rovers. We saw a brief glimpse there of Sting and Donatella Versace, and not even confirmation that there's been a wedding at all inside the gates of Skibo. If you just look behind me there for a second, you can see 2 lonely security guards have been there for a while, and they're standing in front of the driveway where we believe everything is going on, but we have no real idea.
How long are you going to stay there, David?
Well, the world's media has been talking about this absolutely endlessly for the past few weeks. This past week, Dornoch has been besieged by everybody, and at least we managed to see the baptism yesterday. Well, we saw them walking in and walking out. We've worked this out that we've had so far 1 minute and 29 seconds of Madonna. That was the amount of time it took her to get in and out of Dornoch Cathedral yesterday. And that's an awful lot of publicity that she's got all around the planet. Remember, she's got an album out at the moment for very little sort of outlay in terms of having to present herself in front of the media. I think after the farrago of her previous marriage to Sean Penn, when there were helicopters buzzing above the cliffs where she was getting married, she decided she was going to be the canny one, and I think she's won out tonight.
You sound just a touch frustrated, David. Thanks very much indeed.
Time to take a look at the headlines now, just after 9:15.